Alright, so you've likely seen me around a few times by now, which means you already know what I'm about. Helping 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs operate from a more powerful place, where they grow their business with ease, instead of working 80 or 100 hours a week, only to get little growth, only for their business to feel stuck at the same place. Almost as if that hard work, that time and energy they put in, it didn't actually help their business. And you also likely know that I'm about helping entrepreneurs regain their personal life, getting these rich relationships where they have their friends and their family reaching out to them. It's a support system to help build them up. Because look, as entrepreneurs, sometimes we can get so wrapped up in our business, in the problems in our business, that we neglect our friends, our family. And ultimately, when this happens, you feel kind of alone. You feel like you have the entire weight of the world on your shoulders, and you don't have that support system. Ultimately, I help entrepreneurs reclaim their freedom, not just financially, but with their time, so that they can allocate this free time to go spend with their family. I mean, if you're anything like me, that's why you started your business, because you want to be able to do what you want, when you want. Well, the reality is, every single thing that you want in your life stems from how your brain is programmed. But most entrepreneurs, they don't know this, which is why most entrepreneurs, they never get the life they want. You know what? Let me back up here and explain. So basically, you have two parts of your brain. You have the conscious, the left or conscious mind, and then you have the right or subconscious mind. Now, 90 to 95% of the decisions that you make in your day, they're actually made with your subconscious mind. Now, I know you might be thinking, what is this guy talking about? Adam, you're crazy. I consciously make my decisions. I'm in control. And yeah, you do consciously make your decisions, but only 5 to 10% of them. You know what? Let me explain this again. So, have you ever had one of those times where maybe after work or you're driving somewhere and you hit traffic, and then you're kind of just go on autopilot mode, you zone out, and then 10 minutes later, all of a sudden, you're at your destination or you're back home or whatever? Well, if so, you're probably like, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't consciously driving. And you're right. You weren't consciously driving. So how did you get back? Well, your subconscious mind, it took over. Now, you also might be wondering, well, okay, how does my subconscious mind get me to take action? Through your habits. Now, what most entrepreneurs do is they declare to themselves they're going to change their life. They're like, oh, I'm going to start taking consistent action. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So they're consciously telling themselves they're going to make some change. And it goes great for the first few days. They feel fantastic. They're making a lot of progress, a lot of growth. But then one day they get tired or they're not motivated. And guess what happens? They stop doing what they told themselves they're going to do. And their business suffers because of it. Now, why do you think this happens? It's because you're using your conscious mind trying to make change, but you already programmed your subconscious mind to not make that change. Now, this is when you get into something that I call the brain battle. They're both contradicting each other. Conscious mind, change. Subconscious mind, don't make change. And as you already discovered, the subconscious mind wins every single time. So how do you escape this trap? Simple. By getting your subconscious mind to work with your conscious mind. Now, the reality is this can do much more than enable you to take consistent action. It'll grant you clarity where you're working from a vision and you have purpose instead of taking meaningless action just to try and feel useful. I mean, I know so many times entrepreneurs that get stuck and then they're like, I don't know what I need to do, but I don't like being in this situation. I'm just going to keep working hard and all this action's going to take me to the better zone. But it's like, okay, you can put in all this action down a path and go down a path that's not bringing your business forward. You're wasting all this time and energy just to feed your ego, only for you to feel frustrated at the end of the day, to question all the decisions you made. Well, that will be eliminated once you get your subconscious mind to work with your conscious mind, aka developing an unbreakable mind. And then again, there's so many profound effects on your life. The next thing you're going to notice is unstoppable self-confidence, where you stop fearing the loss of clients. You become an authentic leader, a leader that people trust, they know, and they want your service. You have that aura of extreme confidence and success that others, they can sense. And you'll stop comparing yourself to other entrepreneurs that are doing better than you, when in reality, they're just further along than you currently are. You're essentially just gonna have a cool, calm, and collected mind instead of being triggered by things, instead of being anxious and depressed. And lastly, you're gonna get laser focused and do the activities that actually progress your business forward instead of chasing the shiny objects, the strategies, the tactics, just attempting to get unstuck. Could you imagine what would happen to your business if every day for the past year, you woke up knowing what to do, where your business was going? You had the confidence to actually implement a plan to get you there, and you took consistent action. Your business would be 3 times bigger than it currently is. And not only that, how much better would you feel about yourself? You'd be accomplishing way more, but not only that, you'd be doing it with less energy, less time. You're not going to be getting an overload of anxiety every day. And how would that change in your mental attitude affect your family? How much better of a father could you be? How much better of a friend would you be? Your entire life would change. And that's the power of developing an unbreakable mind. You know, let me tell you about one of my past students, Steven. So his business, it got stuck at $10,000 a month. And for the life of him, he just couldn't get it up more. He kind of struggled with fear. He kept thinking, whoa, what was going to happen if I failed here, if something went wrong? You know, he's operating from a place of fear. He had doubt in himself. He didn't think he was the type of person that could get his business to the 7-figure range. And most of all, he felt frustrated because his business was just staying stagnant no matter what he did. He lacked clarity. Now, he started working with me. We started reprogramming his brain. We started getting his subconscious mind to work with his conscious mind. And when that happened, all this BS went away. It was like the entire weight of the world just was gone. He felt free to fly. And what happened was his business, it went from 10K monthly to 30K monthly in just 3 months. And not to mention, during that process, it wasn't like it was all hectic and crazy in his business. He had more free time. He had more abundance in his life. He was spending more time with his family. And that's what happens when you work from a vision. You have purpose. You know what you need to do. So look, right now, you have 2 choices. You can keep doing what you've been doing and keep getting the same results and keep feeling the same way. Or you can develop an unbreakable mind and transform your business, relationships, and ultimately life. Now, before you decide which route you're going to take, let me ask you a question. How are you going to feel in 1, 2, or 3 years from now if you don't change anything? If in 3 years from now you're still on the same exact path you currently are, where you feel confused, uncertain, unconfident, is that decision to stay stagnant helping you live a better life or a worse life? Now, if you chose that path to become unbreakable, then I invite you to my free 20-minute training. The link, you already know, it's around this video. Click learn more, check the description. Wherever you're seeing this, click that link. Upgrade yourself and upgrade your business.